Alright. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is IZZAT HAKIM bin Muhammad ASRI. So, today we will discuss about informative speech. So, my topic is about the neuroscience behind procrastination. So, what is procrastination? Procrastination is a plague to which we are all susceptible. Essentially, procrastination is the avoidance of work by focusing on more satisfying activities. But in reality, procrastination is a chemical that's a sign to why we prefer relaxing activities. So, procrastination happens between the limbic system and the prefrontal cortex. The limbic system is a set of brain structure containing the pleasure center, while the prefrontal cortex controls planning and decision making. The prefrontal cortex is a less developed and thus weaker, so oftentimes the limbic system wins out, leading to procrastination. As you can see from the picture on the right. So there are a few different types of procrastinators, including those who can be categorized as thrill seeker, avoiders, or indecisive. Thrill seekers enjoy the rush that comes with racing to meet deadline, and so they procrastinate to catalyze that experience. Avoiders procrastinate out of fear of being judged for both successful and unsuccessful work. Indecisive procrastinators put off tasks to avoid the blame for a subpar end product. All this brings to the chart and graph on the slide. As you can see, the charts tell us that 87% of students said they are procrastinate, and 30% of them said they don't. Mostly between males and females, males are more likely to procrastinate than female. Procrastinate among the student are likely procrastinate to the when it happened during the group discussion or group project or studying for a test and also doing a paperwork during the assignment. We back to the how to overcome procrastination. So among students, to overcome the procrastination is difficult but it's possible. The most effective method is taking preventative measures, schedule and complete tasks ahead of time. For example, if you able to work a little bit on a project each night, you will have much less to do when the night before deadline rolls out. Don't for, and also don't focus on a perfect finished product, but rather getting a head start. All of the free time you have later can be dedicated to refining the project later. So, Haris, do you have any question for me?
All right, okay, that. So, based on your topics, it was a interesting topic for me. Okay, so from your slide, I want to ask you something, which is, in your opinion, uh, for you, okay, for yourself, how the best way, how to overcome this procrastination?
Okay, thank you, Haris. That's a good question. For me, I will do the task or assignment given from lecturers or teachers doing and do it earlier than before, so that I can have a much free time later. So with that, I can make the task more efficient and more clean, so that the assignment can be refining later for improvement. So in conclusion, many people believe many people believe Procrastination is similar to poor time management and inability to organize and prioritize tasks and us to complete them at the last minute or even after the deadline has passed. However, procrastination is increasingly being recognized as a complicated, often maladaptive response to numerous previous stressors, according to research. I think that's all from me. Thanks for listening to my speech.
Alright, so next for my turn. So your slides. Okay. Alright, assalamualaikum and hi guys to my friends Izzat, my other teammates and also Madam Filza. So today for this activity 4, I would like to I already introduced myself. Okay, so my name is MURSHIDI bin Maise and you guys can call me Haris. So today for activity 4, I would like to choose the same topic like the previous week, which is about YouTube. Okay, YouTube videos. So the first thing first, based on the statistic that I saw on the website omnicoreagency.com. So the statistic shows that the what we call the the rank of the most popular social network worldwide. So like we can see in the statistic that the YouTube platform is ranked number 2 and the number 1 is Facebook platform. And you know what? The first one is Facebook platform, second one YouTube, and then WhatsApp, Instagram, and also WeChat. And you know what? We can see from that statistic, from that chart, we can see that how Mark Zuckerberg can attract their audience, which is Mark Zuckerberg starts from the Facebook platform, and then he buy the WhatsApp and also Instagram platform. And so from that we can see how many audience that Mark Zuckerberg can collect from these 3 platforms. Okay, so and then the next one, the fun fact is the leading countries. Okay, leading countries that use YouTube platform. So from the what we call the statistic, the chart, we can see that the first one is India. Alright, the first one is India, and then followed by United States, US, and also Indonesia. Okay, so the first one we can see India. Okay, in my experience, like me and Izzat also, we are an electrical student. So when we want to find the videos about, you know what, the circuit theory, the fabrication process and so on, we always see the Indian videos, not Malaysian videos. It's very hard to find the Malaysian videos. So we can see that the popularity, the statistic that the population of India affect the countries. Okay, use the YouTube platform. And then next, the second one is followed by United States, and also the third one is Indonesia. Okay, so you guys can see Indonesia is not far away from Malaysia, but the fun fact is Malaysia is not in this statistic, which is Malaysia is I'm not sure the rank number what, I'm not sure. So but we can see that Indonesia rank number 3, okay, from this statistic. So yeah, maybe the population effect in this statistic in this chart. So and then the third one, I want to share the fun fact about YouTube. Okay, so about the gender. Okay, the gender in what we call this omnicoreagency.com, the gender shows that the male and female is not too what we call not too different. Okay, so the user male is 53.9% and female is 46.1%, and this statistic shows the the user male and female is not very different and just on par. Alright, so from this all fun fact, I want to share to you guys 5 ways. Okay, 5 ways how to improve our YouTube videos. Okay, like my previous videos, I already shared how to start the beginner, how to start the YouTube videos. And then for these videos, I wanted to share 5 ways how can we improve our YouTube channel, YouTube videos. So the first one is trim and organize your videos properly. Okay, in this context, in this point is trim, which means we cut the videos properly. So in recording the videos, we always record a few scenes, a few shots for YouTube videos, and then after done recording the videos, we we will what we call we will combine all the videos in the editing software. So from this all this scene, we need to trim, we need to combine properly, which means when combining, when compile all this video, please to make sure don't have any what we call free space, empty session when we talk about something and then we silent. Okay, please cut that scene so to make sure our audience is not bored in my videos, in our videos. And then the second one is vary your shot, vary your shot. So in this point, it means like try to record a few angles, record a few what we call different action. Okay, so in example, in this video, in this assignment video, this is passive. Okay, we are just talking in front of the camera like this. So to improve our videos, we need to record a few angles, a few action in YouTube videos to make sure audience is not bored and always want to keep watching what is next, what next. Okay, like that. And then what we got the third one. The third ways how to improve the YouTube video. The third one is effects. The effects and transition of the YouTube videos when we editing the videos. Okay, so like in the point number one, we combine. Okay, we combine the videos, we trim and compile the videos. And for this point, the third point is the effect and the transition, which mean in every single shot, we have a multiple shot, a multiple scene. Okay, so we need to make sure that the transition between all of these videos is what we call is nice. Okay, so the videos was in a good transition. Okay, we need to make sure we need to what we call more training in editing videos to make sure our videos is the best. And then the fourth one, okay, the fourth one is using the what you call unique thumbnail. Okay, in YouTube videos, the best thing is the audience we click on the best thumbnail. Okay, you know thumbnail, the preview, the short preview from your YouTube videos. Okay, so we need to use the unique thumbnail to what we call to attract the audience. Okay, to make sure when the audience scroll the YouTube and you see the unique thumbnail and it will click on that particular video. So we need to make sure our thumbnail was good and cannot only the videos only. The thumbnail also need to take action. Okay, and then the last one, the number 5, use the good cameras and also microphone. Okay, in this context, I'm not talking about to buy the DSLR, to buy what we call camcorder, camera and so on. No need. Okay, just using your smartphone. Okay, by using your smartphone, you can what we call produce a good quality video. Okay, and in this point, what I want to mention is in recording a YouTube videos, audio is more important than video. Simple things. Okay, audio what is the audience want to hear. Okay, when the audience use the earphone, headphone and so on, the audience want to hear the clear sounds, not the what we call the blurry sound and so on. the videos is the number 2. Okay, maybe by using the camera, the smartphone camera, you can produce a good quality videos just by what we call improve your lights, add an additional light and so on. It will improve your quality of your YouTube videos. Okay, so before I conclude, Izzat, do you have any question about my topic today?
Yeah, I have one question for you.
Okay.
So, in for your opinion,
Okay.
so from the five tips you just said earlier, which one of them you more prefer when you edit or um, edit and improve your quality of your video?
Okay. So, good question, Izzat. And you know, in my experience, by making a YouTube channel, by produce a YouTube video, so from these five, I talk about how to improve the quality, the YouTube quality videos. I will choose the number 5, okay, which is use a good camera and also good microphone, okay. Because why? Because from these ways, we can what we call, we can attract more audience compared to the other ways, okay. So by using a good quality of videos, a good quality of cameras, and also a good quality of microphone, we can attract more audience to see our videos. Okay, a simple thing I can talk to you, simple things. You can see like the what you call, the gamers, okay, gamers live on the YouTube, on the Facebook and so on. The gamers are just sit down on the chair and then just playing the games, okay. But why that gamers can attract more audience? Because why? Because the camera was nice, the camera was clear, and also the microphone was clear when talking to the audience when live. Okay, so these two things is very important compared to the other one. The editing, the what you call, the content is number 2. These two things, microphone and camera, is the important things that you need what we call take action first before you start recording the videos. Okay, so in my tips, for my tips, simple things. Use your smartphone. Microphone, please use an external microphone that have a good quality and also a big brand like that. Okay, so for me, I use my smartphone, just a simple smartphone, and for microphone, I use the Boya microphone, which is a branded microphone, but still in a good price. So, in a conclusion, by making a YouTube videos, we what we call, we always need a training, which is recorded the videos day by day. So from that training, from that exercise, you can see where to improve your videos day by day. So that's all from me for this topic. So see you in the next video. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to my fellow friends and my madam. So, for my informative speech, I will talk about boys or girl, which are the more lazy. So, this topic are frequently or hot that being discussed around the world. So, can you take a quick guess which is the more lazy, boys or girl? Okay. Let me guess. You pick boys are more lazy. Okay. So, for in my opinion, the laziness cannot be appointed to any specific gender. So, as a male myself, I will support my own gender. So of course, I will say male or boys are not lazy. So, being lazy for a boy have been normalized around the globe, which is when we go to the workplace or the school or any place that we go, people will say boys are lazy. So, is it true or not? Basically, being lazy depend on the individual itself, which is the boy or the girl. When the boy or the girl didn't want to do some work, they are being called lazy. So for the lazy people, when it's time to work, they are tend to be doing other work rather than doing the work, which is for example, when an assignment came to them, they would rather cuddle in their bed, which is will conduct to a late assignment. Moreover, some people will playing games rather than do the work. So them itself can be called lazy. So if we observe this topic, it is actually depend on the place, which is at workplace and the school are two different things. So if you look closely at the workplace, so women or girls tend to be more lazy than boys. What the reason? Because I say that girls or women tend to run back home early rather than spending more hours at the work. Compared to boys or men, they tend work harder and spend extra hours to finish the work at the workplace. So if we compare to another scenario, which is at the school, girls tend to be more active and boys are more lazy. We can see in our class, our school, girls tend to be do their work or assignment more fast and like to send their assignment or homework early, compared than boys, which is they tend to do other work and do the homework or assignment in last minute. So if we compare boys and girl, girls have a time schedule lifestyle, which is they will wake up early, groom themselves, such as groom their hair, take a makeup, and take a long time to decide what they will wear for the daily life. And this is why girls girls have a higher IQ at a young age. Even study shows that an average of 24 years girl or a girl that's still studying have a higher IQ than a boy, which is can be seen on the graph here. So we might notice that I have said that boys have a low IQ at an average of 24 years old. This is lead because boys even lazy to wake up early in the morning to go to the school or workplace early. So we can even see ourselves or our environment in late of 2 years behind, which is the pandemic of COVID-19, boys tend to come to class or work late compared to girls. Even though some boys, which is for example, I experience myself, even my roommate didn't have a shower before the class. But in some reasons, boys are more active at curricular and action things compared than girls, which is boys like to playing outdoor games, workouts, and extracurricular activities more than girls. The reason behind this thing because boys have a strength that only boys have, and the benefits that didn't have on the girl side. So to conclude my speech, that laziness cannot be appointed to any specific gender, and it is stated that every human being will have, which is it comes and goes over time. So we are equally possible that overcome our laziness to have a better friendship or environment. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad bin HAZIQ bin HARZIEL Effendi, and I'm from Class C. And so today for my informative speech, I'm gonna talk about why should we adopt a cat. So it seems like a simple topic, but personally I think it's one of the main topic that people should know about cats. So why do we have to adopt a cat? So there are 3 personal reasons for me. So first of all, cat can reduce stress and anxiety. Second, they are the cutest. And third, there are so many stray cats all around us, all around the world. So the first main point for me is there are so many stray cats. As you can see from my previous slide, out of 6.5 million elements are taken into the US shelter annually. So it means like there is a lot of cats or any other animals enter the animal shelter in US until it ups to the number is up to 6.5 million, and that's a lot. So out of these, 3.3 million are dogs and 3.2 million are cats. It shows that there are so many stray cats that has no shelter, no home, or no place to survive, and that's why they've been put on into the US shelter. So street cats in US are estimated around 30 to 40 million, and that's quite a lot. Personally, I feel bad to the cats that has no place to stay or live. So by adopting them, we can give them a better place to survive and live. So only, as you can see, there is only 2% of stray cats that are sprayed or nutrited, which means that among the 3.2 million cats, only 2% of them just have been, you can say, has go to the vet, either clean them up or like doing like some medical checkup. So it shows that the other 98% of the cats can die easily because of infections and more. So by adopting the cats, we can help them from disaster. We can give them a better place to live, a peaceful place for them to live, and giving them a better place. So, as yeah, people can say, but the stray cats aren't cute as the breed cats like the British short hair and many more. But by adopting the cats, it's often more cheaper than buying the breed cats. Yeah, breed cats can be more cuter than the normal cats that we see at the streets, but just like my second point, they are still a cat. Cats are the same. They can be more cuter if you take care of them. They can be more cuter than the breed cats that we found. And fun fact, a breed cat can go up to around 300 no, around 2,000 ringgit Malaysia. It's like one of my friends that have a cat that around that kind of money. So by by adopting a cat, or we take cats from the street, we can save up more money. And just like my first point, we save their life from disaster. We help them, we feed them, we take care of them, and they're gonna make the cats even more happier than ever. So my second point are, cats are the cutest. Yes, you can say like dogs or hamsters, um, birds, fishes, but personally for me, I think cat are the cutest. So based on this statistic, the top five cutest pets according to Golden Ratio, you can see cats. It sums up to 46.51% out of 100, which shows that around the world, people also think that cat are the cutest. So since that animal is cute, why not just we adopt them or take care of them? So why cats? Sure, like I said, it's up to you. You can adopt any animals as you want, such as dog, birds, hamster, fishes, etc. But I personally think, like I said, cat are the cutest and we can interact more compared to other animals. Yeah, sure, you can adopt fishes, but you can't play with them. You can just watch them and feed them. You can birds. You can't play with them that much. They might fly away out of your house, around your home. And dogs, sure, you can adopt dogs. You can interact with them. But majority in Malaysia are Malay, and therefore their religion is mostly Islam. So in Islam, I think it's haram to adopt a dog. If I'm not mistaken, there's some occasion that you can adopt dogs for like polices to catch thieves and etc. But I think without any strong reason, you can adopt dogs. And that sums up to why we should adopt cats compared to any other animals. And as you can see from my slide, you can see the faces of the cat and they are just cute. So the last point for me is, cats can reduce stress and anxiety. Based on this chart, pie chart stress reduction of pets, you can see um, it sums up to 119,092.25% out of the chart. It sums up around 80% of it says yes, pets can reduce stress anxiety. Yeah, you can say like, oh, but like cats can poop around the house, can stretch the couches, and it makes stress. But it's gonna be there for a while, but not permanently. Cats, their cute faces can relax you down. Even they don't understand you, you can still talk to them for like a friend if you need, when you're down or when you don't have someone to talk to. You can pet them, make them feel like there's company. So by having a cat or adopting a cat, you can help reduce your stress and anxiety, I think, by me a lot. So those are the reason why I think we should adopt animals, or specifically cats. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is RUZAIMIE bin Abdul Majid, and as you can see my slide in front of me right now, I choose the same topic, which is depression. But today we want to talk deeper about depression. So the topic today is analyzing on depression and its harmness. So about depression. What is depression actually? So depression is some serious cases or condition that negatively affects the patient's thought, feels, and also their behavior. So depression here is because of someone maybe some of the people think that depression is a mental illness, and sometimes they think that they are something that not so serious, but actually depression is really a mental illness that can cause serious cases uh, according to their condition, according to the patient's condition itself. So how do we know we are depressed actually? So a person diagnosed with a major depression when they experience depressed mood most of the day, which is you feel kind of moody, and also you didn't have the the energy to do something almost a day, and changes in appetites and cause weight losses, change in sleeping pattern, feeling anxiety, and also restlessness. So depression can cause the people become have no feelings, and becomes they don't have nothing to think about, and make them feeling like anxious. So how to treat the depression? We need to visit the doctor for a medical evaluation and take certain legit medications. Doctor can in the hospital or in the clinic, some doctor, or we can specific it as a psychiatrist, can help the examination, interview, and also the lab test. So here I put some pictures or evidence about people that suffering the depression. The depression can cause the genetics, the imbalance of brain chemistry, which is you can think in a good condition. You have a poor nutrition, which is you lost your appetite. Physical health issue, drugs, which is sometimes you take the wrong medication, and you take it like more than what you need to take, and make you become overdose, or sometimes you take the drugs which is the real drugs, and make you feel uh make your brain think that you are feeling better, but your body is actually not. And lastly, make you, and the common thing when you depressed is you will stress your life. So the two picture here can show you that the people that suffering the depression. So first thing first, we need to I want to talk about depression among society throughout the country. So based on my research, I took the 3 country over the whole country in our overall the country, which is Singapore, Philippines, and also Malaysia. So in Singapore, 1/7 people experience mental health condition in their lifetime, which is over the society in the Singapore, 1/7 people are experiencing that. In 2018, 1/16 people are suffering the major depressive disorder. 1/24 people are suffering the alcohol abusive, and 1/28 people are suffering obsessive compulsive disorder. All of these uh, these three disease leads them to being depression, and also leading them to commit suicide. This top 3 mental health condition leads 18% estimated as Singapore's youth live in depression, which is based on this statistic. The majority of the depressed people in Singapore is the youth, the youth, and this depression happen also because of Singapore has lowest rates of psychiatrists and psychologists. So here I put some chart about the annual case of suicide in Singapore, which is the depression itself leading the Singaporean to commit themselves to suicide. So here is the statistic between 2013 until 2017. And as you can see here, 2016 is the most has the most cases of suicide. And after 2016, the case become lowest, but still uh, they have case of suicide because of the depression itself. So I think Singapore still have the passion, which is depression, but maybe they have the slowest rate right now. And my point here is they still I think they still need I think they need a lot of psychiatrists to make sure that they can um, they can treat the disease well, I think. So let's go to Philippines. So 3.3 millions of Filipinos live in depressive disorder based on statistic, and the suicide rate, which is 2.5, the average, which is 2.5 males and 1.7 females over 100,000 person in a year commit suicide. And according to WHO, 2,000 cases reported suicide from 2000 until 2012 involved the young ages people from 15 to 20s. So from here, from these facts, we can see that the most people that have depression and commit them to suicide is the young people of Filipinos, ages from 13, maybe 12 until 20s and above. But the older people on Philippines didn't occur the depression because in Philippines the the people there, which is younger, have to what we call they need to survive for themselves until they can reach the some ages, so that they can and then after that they can live in well. So I think people that younger people in Philippines can suffer the depression because of they get abused to do some heavy work in Philippines. So these cases occurred also because of they don't have enough power to protect people with mental health condition, family members, and from industry professional. So this is the statistic between China and Philippines. I take this chart because of the statistic we want to see is from Philippines, and from here we can see that stress is the most the mean score of the Philippines society, um, and the second is the depression. But the highest is the IESR. But here, what I want to highlight is the stress and depression, because based on this statistic, the Philippines society have depression and stress much more than the anxiety itself. And and the last one is from Malaysia in 2020. Mental health is the one disease or that cause depression expected as a second biggest health problem after heart disease. So from here, we can say that mental health, which is depression, is the most dangerous cases after the heart disease in Malaysia, where 1/3 Malaysians adult aged 16 years and above experience mental health condition, which is 29.2%, triple the percentage on 2016. And the states that most have these issues is Sabah, Kelantan, Kuala Lumpur, and also Sarawak, where they have the highest prevalence of depression. 13 to 17 years youth, 1 of 5 between them have depression, 2/5 of them have anxiety, and the remaining have heart stress in their life. 10.1% of youth alarming the suicide and attempted to take their lives by themselves. And as we all know, in 2020, COVID-19 also leads the depression disease from the youngest to the oldest. And this is the chart among the states in Malaysia that leading to depression, anxiety, and stress. So as you can see here, the anxiety has the highest percentage in the chart, which is every people or every people in Malaysia is suffering the anxiety disease, and the Sabah is the most prevalent state that has the most anxiety people in their state, and depression and also stress. But depression here, what we want to highlight is depression and stress. So if we want to treat this disease, we need to have I think we have to have a lot of psychiatrists and psychologists to treat them well and make the statistic become lowest and lowest in afterwards. And here is the crude suicide rates per 100,000 population among youth in Malaysia by gender in 2016. And from here, we can see the top 11 causes of death in Malaysia. And as you can see, suicide is also stated there in this statistic. And the suicide here is because of this kind of disease. And one of the main case to lead people to suicide is because of depression and stress. Why depression is more prevalent in women than men? It is because the biological, the life cycle, physical appearance, and hormonal and psychosocial factors unique. And here the statistics about gender's depression, which is as you can see in the picture, 1 in 8 women experience depression in their lifetime, twice the rate as men. So from here we can say that women is suffering depression more than men, and depressed and one of the reason why women suffer depressed more than men is because of, as you can see from my previous slide, is because of physical appearance. So obesity is also the reason leading the woman become depressed. And here is the statistic between depression among university students. And Malaysia also stated in the statistic where they have 27.50% prevalence of depression, and most of them are from the government university. So I think that's all from me for this task. Thank you and have a good day.